Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we're on the 38th episode of Twisted Spire. A couple of our players are away, but we're gonna play anyway. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves and your characters, please?
Alright. I'm Pietro Gerson, a oil-based plasmoid creation bard, clockwork soul sorcerer. I'm currently trying to figure out what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
Because we essentially decapitated the power structure.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
As we should.
Robin, do you want to go next?
Sure. I am playing Robin Everything, the little guy Thrygreen, who is warlock, rogue. Oh yeah. The little guy Kruthic, who is warlock rogue.
Yes. And Dante.
Yeah, I am Dante. I am a zombified monk, and I am looking for something to punch at the moment, probably.
Okay. So what happened last time we played?
We stormed the mansion.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we managed to do so with both an army of
Robots.
of robots and Pietro clones.
Yep.
Hi, Jack.
Of course, Yvette attempted to do a one-on-one fight to kind of. I don't even know what she was trying to accomplish.
What Yvette was trying to accomplish?
Yeah, with the one-on-one fight.
Revenge. And probably to prove to any vampires watching that she was now the top V.
Yep. I mean, that didn't work out entirely as she planned.
No.
Yeah, she got shit kicked in.
I kicked in. She almost got thrown off a cliff or a ledge or whatever.
She did get tossed down the hole, but she managed to catch a railing.
No, Talion was able to snag her with an arrow.
Right.
Letting her get some leverage.
That's true. Yeah, she was shot into the side.
Because he was going to throw her into basically that big round hole where there's not really anything for her to do anything.
Yeah, there's a circular gap in the middle of every level of the spire.
And then after that, Pietro, while doing all the fights and everything, Pietro basically lit up the vampiric army.
Mm-hmm. Yep, threw bombs down. And Dante threw bombs down, and Pietro used all of his copies to cast daylight from various directions at once. Sunbeam, yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
It was a good time. And the head of the family turned out to be something of a descendant vampire, more fiend than vampire now.
Demon Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and he but he didn't die, he just disappeared.
Yeah, he's
back to
gone for now.
Wherever circle of hell he came from.
Yep. Oh, yes.
So he could still be a player on the board.
He could, But it's also possible that when he ended up back in the abyss or whatever, that the other demons
I called his card, but he's down there.
ripped him to shreds. Possibly.
It's like, you fucked up. You don't get another chance.
Yes. Bad monkey.
And they just ate him and became stronger for it.
Mm-hmm.
And now's the inevitable next question after a revolution.
What do?
What now?
Well,
What do?
yeah. Well, all three of you have personal quests.
Robin totally hasn't been enacting any of them in his free time.
Maybe now's the time.
Hmm.
But yeah, so the three of you walk away, leaving Yvette to play politics with the other
Empires.
the other powerful families.
Yeah, because they were watching while we dismantled the Sanguinites.
Yeah. So, while Yvette's establishing the new power structure, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think Pietro to Italians like. So, should we go back and see if your order is all right now, or do you think that brains are still mush?
Who are you talking about?
The Temple of Resurrection.
You want to head back to the Temple of Resurrection?
Are you talking about me?
Should we go back check in on them, or do you think their brains will basically still be mush?
That's honestly a good question. Out of character, Dante has not been thinking about that at all. Completely not thinking about it.
What has Dante been thinking about?
Murder.
Who does Dante want to murder?
He already did that. He's very myopic when it comes to the things he did. So he was tasked on defeating the Sanguinite, so that was what's been on his mind this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he hasn't even been thinking about the thing with his own little order, so yeah,
Well, you've still got a mystery to solve, like, who are you really? And the people who would know would be in that church, wouldn't they? Possibly.
I mean, yeah.
And Robin, you need to spread the love.
Yeah. I totally haven't been doing that whilst off screen.
Okay.
Or helping the cause in any way.
Fair enough.
Robin's out spreading herpes.
Just sharing the love of the many-armed one.
Yes.
Honestly, I think that might be worse than herpes.
Wouldn't you want to have extra arms? I mean,
it?
it's very useful having extra arms.
Yeah, what's bugging you about it?
What's bugging you about it? Ha ha ha.
That's bugging me about it.
That you become a bug.
Yeah, wherever you are, like, you'll just see the, wait, are you in a place where it would be, where the retriever would be able to find you?
Well,
Wait, what?
he had his retrievers.
Oh, yeah, the retrievers are with us. Well, I
I've
guess
got
yours.
my retriever with me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure you would know where we're at.
Yeah, you probably would have shown up at the end of the battle, probably.
Oh, yeah.
And hey guys, how'd it going? Oh, I missed it.
For everybody on the Spire, that's where we are at the moment.
Yeah, as you see me approaching, you would still... Wait, you've got a good type... You've got, like, a really good passive perception, Pietro.
Yes, and Dante's is pretty high, too.
Oh, Cool. Yeah, then you would both notice that I said I was going to go down there to get the gun, and I was gonna sell off the data core, but I still have the data core and the gun.
So yeah,
Yeah.
what happened?
It's like, Robin, where's the other retrievers?
You
What
had
do you mean? You had them.
Dante had the other retrievers.
Yeah, they're besides his retriever, they're all with us.
Yeah.
Then what's missing?
Nothing's
No, it's what's
missing.
not missing.
And that's the issue. That's the weird thing about this.
He said he was going to sell the memory card, but he still
also
hasn't.
has a data core.
Yeah.
Then yeah, change of question. Robin,
Did the deal fall through?
what did you sell?
Oh, I sold nothing. A simple little threat.
Sold a kidney.
Ah, no, I threatened him. It worked before.
I mean, threats are very effective.
If anything, I'm gonna indict.
Okay. Robin,
Yes.
there's something you're not telling him, isn't there?
That's what that roll was for.
Oh, that was. I thought that was the insight roll. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, because I didn't know you didn't say what you were rolling, so I just assumed that the number that popped up after Pietro said he was rolling insight was.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add a label.
Okay. No, Pietro, you don't. He seems to be being sincere. That's.
Do I care?
I don't know. Do you? Usually your characters struggle with giving a shit.
Yeah, he's fair enough.
As long as he's not switched somewhere, I guess.
It's how we got the information where Annie was.
Hmm.
So you still have the map to the ship.
Do I have the map to the ship?
That was what's on the memory card, wasn't it?
Yep.
And
well, I mean, as long as you don't have it, it doesn't matter now, does it?
I think I remember. Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to head back to the Church of Resurrection, or do you want to go to the? I mean, most of the other Pietro copies have returning to the
temple.
Yeah, the technology temple.
Yep.
I mean, now that you reminded me, I probably would head back to the temple or the Church of Resurrection, realizing that part of my job is actually done. Because getting rid of the majority of these vampires means there's more bodies to be collected later on. So I'll at least go back and report that.
Okay. So, yes. So yeah, if the other two are up for that.
I'm down for that.
Yep.
Woodland would want to see what the aftermath was.
Cool. So you head back down to the Church of Resurrection. The various the knights on the upper levels and the remaining blue cloaks on the levels below those are busy trying to keep the crowds calm, because the fight against the Sanguinites has spread quickly through the Spire, and everyone's talking about it and trying to find out what's going on and maybe rioting a little.
Yeah.
As
So
one does.
basically, we plummeted the Spire into anarchy.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little
I
bit
mean,
of
it
anything.
wouldn't be the whole spire.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people just won't give a shit. Same shit, different day. You know?
Yeah. Some people are probably just using that as an excuse to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there will definitely be lots of lower level people taking advantage of the fact that the law keepers are distracted. But anyway, you when you finally get to the Church of Resurrection, you see that the main church is full of the congregation is all assembled, and they're all listening intently to a sermon reassuring them all that all will be well. And okay, why are you robbing? Why are you? Oh, you're rolling stealth.
I forgot to label it.
Why are you
Tell me
robbing?
what you're doing instead of just doing.
Stop stealing stuff.
Stealth.
Sit on your hands. Keep them in your pockets. I will glue them to your forehead if you don't stop.
I just feel like they wouldn't want to see me the best.
That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you kind of go on the mother of all migraines.
Could say
So
that.
anyway, there's a sermon going on, reassuring the congregation that they are all, they're all going to be fine. Should the worst happen, they'll be reborn in the church. Hale and hearty. That there may be dark times ahead, but as long as we hold to our faith, we will come through. Stronger, more resilient, reborn. One thing that you may not have noticed before, but is fairly clear now, even to Robin, is that the entire time there's this background song all around the place, coming from the walls. The walls are decorated with these strange glass lights, and strangely enough, Pietro, you'd be the one that picks up on this specifically on this point. The voices seem to be coming from those lit glass jars.
Yeah, Pietro's just thinking, and through the cycle links, it's like, am I the only one hearing those notes coming from the vials?
I'm with you.
It's almost like they're inside.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
The only question then is, why?
Revamping?
Why are they in vials?
One of the congregation. I mean, you're doing this psychically, aren't you? Sorry.
Yeah, through the cycle link. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out of curiosity, would Dante know what the hell's actually going on with that?
They've been there for as long as you, literally for as long as you remember. You don't, it's not strange to you. Are you curious about, would you have been curious about them at one point?
I mean, yeah, if I noticed they're constantly making some kind of sound, I'm sure at some point he would have asked a question about them.
Do you want to make a history check, see what you remember?
Oh boy.
I'll
Sure.
give you advantage.
Why would you be helping him?
I don't know.
I would help him.
I mean, just like if he's
By
just
conspiration?
if he's quietly thinking to himself, you don't know what he's trying to do.
Never mind.
11.
It was 11, but he minus. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, where did the D6 come from? Anyway,
The reborn memory thing.
Oh right, yeah. So, you remember being told about them, but you weren't interested enough to have retained the information.
Mm-hmm. I guess he just kind of shrugs like I have no idea.
But yeah, you hear the singing too. Everybody seems to. It's just part of the ambience. It's just part of the ambience of the church. It's cool.
It's just pretty music.
Yeah.
Helps you focus.
Okay. It's just the weirdness of the church.
Again, this is all said psychically, yes?
Yeah.
Yep. Do the link.
Some of the congregation
Because
closest to
people
you
learn quickly, not just
Well,
see that
we
one.
can't see Robin, so...
Yeah, some of the congregation closest to you, probably the one who's most easy to spot, assuming that you're still clunking around in your robot suit, would be Pietro. The congregation would smile and gesture for you to sit in the pews and listen.
Yeah, I would. I would imagine. Yeah, Pietro would try to. If Pietro's trying to lower it slowly, does it sound like it can support the weight, or does it sound like it's starting to immediately creak, like it's about to snap?
It does creak, but it seems to be taking your weight as you sit with your knees up.
And of course, the internal thought is don't snap, don't snap, don't snap, don't snap.
Okay. So now the other two are just hearing psychically, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay.
Oh, wouldn't you be hoping that the chair under you is not going to break?
I'm assuming you also. I'm assuming your robot body is also quite capable of squatting and holding that position, so that most of your weight is still on your legs.
Of course, Pietro didn't. Of course, that's not to Pietro's current knowledge.
Okay. So yeah, you could do that, but you don't know you can do that. So you're actually just sitting down. Yeah. Fair enough.
That's what I mean. No, what I mean is that Pietro doesn't know the suit's legs lock.
Roll a d20.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Crunch. The pier breaks in half and you have land up, butt on floor.
Yeah, almost everyone you hear hears a pretty sharp.
Splinters fly everywhere, and you even hear a chink as one of the wood shards hit glass.
Yeah, the first psychic thought is, did not sound good.
The congregation politely don't laugh at you. Some of them even do, it's okay gestures.
Yeah.
Some of them might even begin mending it using the mending cantrip. An offering to help you back up.
Yeah, Pietro would do like a hand gesture of it's fine. You know, getting up because it's just fucking heavy.
Yes. There's something. Something a little off. You can't quite make out what it is. You want to roll a perception check to see if you can figure out what it is.
Alright. Okay. I got a plus 11 to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So you realize, as some of the congregation are beginning to hang their heads and twitch and look physically disturbed, that one of the voices of the mysterious choir is now singing off key. Dante.
Yeah.
You feel off. Like something inside, something primal and something that hates the living. It's trying to assert control. Make a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
6.
Dante and several of the other congregation members are turning feral. Those affected in the congregation are turning and attacking their still living congregation members. Roll initiative, folks.
Huh?
Oh, Lord.
Huh?
The voices were important.
The reborn turned feral because one of the voices is singing off key. Zombie. Ooh, actually. Yeah, actually. Okay. Has everybody rolled their initiative?
Yes.
Yep.
19, 13, 5.
Yeah. So, Robin on 19. The zombies on 16. Pietro. The ooze, I'm assuming.
Yep.
On 13. Dante on 5. And Pietro Bot. Also on 5. Robin.
Yes.
What do you do?
Try and get out of harm's way. So like get out of where
I mean, you're still hidden, so it's
I
not getting
could be fighting. Yeah, but still, if like someone passes by me and acts like.
Okay, so you're not going
I
to try.
assume you were like on a wall or something.
So you're not going to try and find the discordant voice. You're not going to fight the zombies. You're just going to.
Actually, yeah, I'll look for this discordant voice. Yeah.
Roll perception.
+4. Wow.
Okay. So you know, you pinpoint the voice down to the wall closest to where Pietro had been sitting. But there's lots of jars there. You're not sure which one is the one that's off key. You gonna go over to them?
I'll go over to them, yeah.
Okay. So you've already used your search action.
I have.
But passively, you realize that in the jars there are disembodied heads.
Oh.
And that's what's doing the singing.
That's funky.
Mm-hmm.
Turn done.
Zombies. Most of whom are attacking congregation at the moment.
But to say, none of us qualify as
Well, no, actually.
living.
Yeah. But nevertheless, one of the zombies, one of the reborn congregation that was trying to help you up, now turns on the fellow that was repairing the pew. So, so this combat's happening within 5 feet of you. They miss.
Epic mess.
Yeah. Pietro, what do you do?
Yeah. Pietro will... Yeah, Pietro will shocking grasp the dude that's like attacking someone else.
Okay. I'll do it.
Yep, +9.
9.
Not times, plus. Oh. $14.
Okay, that hits. How much damage do you do?
Alright, we are level... Let's see here. We're level 13.
Mm-hmm.
So either 2 or 3. Yes, please.
There you go. So it would be 3d8.
Yeah.
3d8 lightning. 13 points of lightning damage to one of the zombies. Woot.
Nice.
Feral Dante, what do you do?
Alright, so what is this? Just, like, what kind of effect would you consider this?
What kind of effect?
Yeah.
Basically you are not, for the moment, undead. Your humanity is gone. You just want to destroy the living. It is... it's not really a magical effect, more the... yeah, there may be part of your consciousness that figures out that the chorus was helping to keep everybody civilized.
Aww.
And now that the song is basically the note being off key is broken the spell, then yeah. So you just want to make the living dead.
Okay.
Effect bad singer. You're hitting a
12 and a 15 hitting whoever's closest to me living.
Okay. Both of those hit.
Ten
10 points of damage. Yep, that would kill.
I think it's just sort of like a guttural roar.
Oh, I should roll one more, actually. I'll think about it.
Oh.
Okay. So, Pietro Bot.
Yep.
What do?
Of course, the suit will smash down on the one that's basically one that's attacking, and that would be a R2d20 plus.
Helion.
7.
Okay. So you're attacking the
Ow.
feral dude?
Yep.
Okay. Both of those hit.
Sweet. Okay, let's see here. 2D. Okay, 2d6 plus 4, so 4d6 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. Crunch. Down it goes.
Yeah, Pietro afterwards. It's like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
You know, towards the dude that I'm hoping is still, still alive.
The the one that was doing the repairs.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was my friend. You mean? Help us.
I don't know.
Robin.
I sat down and the thing broke, and I think one of those jaws broke.
Robin, what do you do? Robin, you're muted. If you're speaking,
Investigate the head.
okay. So you're going to investigate the wall, see if you can find the one that's fucked.
Yes.
All right. Roll it.
Investigation
Investigation is -1. Oh.
-1, yeah.
Oh boy.
It'll be fun.
It is not fine.
There was a chance.
As you are poking and prodding at these jars, you realize that the surface that you expected to be glass is sort of squishy.
Oh.
And you end up poking a hole in it, and another voice begins to sing off key.
Oh.
So another wave of wisdom saves.
It's not going to affect you, Pietro.
I know.
And Dante's already. I mean, yeah, he's already turned pro. Actually, at the end of your turn, Dante, do you want to do a wisdom save to see if you regain control?
Oh, sure.
Let's see if you can get your mind back.
Nice. Okay. You will have to do another one at the beginning of your next turn because of this.
New one.
Because of the new one.
Normally.
Yep.
God
The preacher has stopped proselytizing and seems to be actively tearing the souls from his living
What? Literally tearing out his own chest?
No. He's using the life.
rest of the congregation?
He's using life drain ability on some hapless congregation members, and that's only 8 points of necrotic, which would still kill them, and yeah, those 2 congregation members get back up as zombies.
Oh boy.
Zombies.
We're just helping out the order.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's have a zombie attack the Kruthic, who is no longer stealthy because, you know, he's been poking at jars.
Yeah.
+3. An 8 does not hit you, does it?
That does not hit, no.
Okay. And Pietro, 12 doesn't hit you, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Pietro, the
armor class of the suit is 17.
So a 12 doesn't hit.
I'm in the suit within.
You're inside the suit, so it can't reach you.
Yeah. So my AC is turned to the 17.
Yes. So, what do you do? It's your turn.
Alright. So myself, once. Do I see any... Okay, Is there a zombie near me that is quickly attacking the one I'm...
Yeah, they just took a swing at you.
Then yeah, once again, shocking grasp.
Roll to hit. That hits.
Holy shit, it does.
Yeah.
Nice.
To be honest, you pretty much the only thing that wouldn't hit would be a nat 1 with you. 12 more points of damage. And since he'd already taken damage, he down. But
Rip.
And he stays down.
God.
Damn.
We really do chaos wherever we go.
Yeah, I wonder who keeps doing that.
Wonder who?
Dante, make a wisdom save.
All the ones that are currently, hurting people.
Damn it.
Feral again. What do you want to do? Well, shouldn't really be up to you. Maybe I'll have you roll a d8 to see what happens, as if it's a confusion spell.
You said roll a d8?
Yeah.
6.
So that would be... You don't move or take any actions this turn.
Not very feral thing to do.
It's not, no.
You sure you don't want me to just punch a random person?
Okay, go on then. Roll punch a random person. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
15.
Two
Dead,
more dead commoners.
Okay, go.
Pietrobot.
Yep. What? Another one within reach of the suit, or is it still...
You can walk over to one and slam one. You can even try to restrain Dante, who seems to be killing people, if you want.
Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Contested strength.
Yep, contested strength. The suit's strength is 18 plus 4.
Alright.
Nice.
And Dante, you can either do an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and break the grip and get out.
Alright, well, feral, so I assume he's like trying to muscle out of it, so I'm gonna say it's athletics.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, Pietro, it's like Dante, snap out of it!
The bolt's got you.
Yay.
Robin.
Check
Damn, that-
out
that-
the heads again.
Okay.
This time, a psionic dice. Minus plus. Yeah.
You really should do perception
Hey.
instead.
Oh, it's D8. So that's a 13. Does that change anything?
What's a D8? Sorry?
8.
Sorry?
The plus D6 is meant to be plus D8.
So roll a d8.
Come on, roll higher.
Nice. So, yeah, that would bring it to a 13. You see the you see the one that has a splinter of wood floating in the strange gelatinous fluid around the head, and realize that must be the one that's the original one that was faulty. What do you do?
I'm going to bonus action hide. I've used my action check, and I'll tell the other two.
So you know which two headlamps are singing off
if
key.
they can. Yeah, I'll tell the other two if they can. If they're saying enough, they can react or whatever.
30-second blinks, Pietro's like, a little busy.
Yeah, just get to it when you can.
And Dante's probably saying, mentally saying something like, brains!
Yeah, just get to it when you can, Pietro.
Well, I mean, it's less brains and more like kill, kill, kill.
Exactly.
Just repeatedly going on in his head
Yeah.
at varying frequencies.
Destroy the life.
Kill, destroy, maim, annihilate.
Mm-hmm. And Preacher Man. Uh-huh. Another 2 zombies join the flock.
Jesus. Fucking
Not- Damn.
Not a lot of living people left now. In fact, let's have 4 zombies suddenly mob Pietro. Presumably trying to get it to release Dante. And
only 2 hit.
only 2 hit.
Ooh,
And won't be a crit.
shit.
This is true. This is true.
I mean, these are
11
zombies.
points of bludgeoning damage against your robotic armor.
Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, the thing has a. So yeah, the suit has. Okay, 142.
That leaves you with 131.
31, and I take 5.
Yep. And then it is Feral Dante.
Yep. Do I get to make another save?
Yeah, go for it. See if you snap out of it. Yay!
Hell yeah.
Alright.
You wake up and with your hands clamped by Pietro.
You wake up in Pietro's arms. How romantic.
Okay, so I'm assuming all this is in the general vicinity of me, correct?
The all what?
All of this chaos is like within a 30-foot radius of me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything within a 30-foot radius make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. All right.
Including me.
Yes.
And Robin.
Shit.
Oh. Okay.
So
Let's
let's
save.
Let's have a sample of 10 zombies.
Plus 1.
And of course,
Anything less than a 15 fails.
the creature.
Oh no.
Okay. Very nice. So, what was the DC? Sorry?
Anything less than a 15.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 zombies passed out of 10.
Okay.
So 40%. And both Robin and the preacher failed.
Alright. So everything that failed is now frightened of me.
Okay. Very well.
So you're just gonna hear him like scream, "Get off me!"
I am the bringer of death to the dead. Pietro
Unfortunately, I'm dead. That'd be perfect, right?
Sorry?
Yeah. That'd be friendly fire, I guess, if a reborn knew destroy undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a little problematic because you'd be caught in the blast yourself.
Well, technically no, because reborns are considered humanoid, not undead.
True. Stupid rules. Pietro.
Yeah, Pietro is like, to you, it's like, you in control?
Get this stupid tin can off of me.
Yeah, Pietro will have the mechanical suit, release its grip. It's like, sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
Dante just dusts himself off like it's fine.
Mhm.
We need to fix this. We need to fix this music somehow. And Pietro will, move the suit to where Robin's pointed out where the.
Mhm. And 4 opportunity attacks from the zombies. Whew.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go on. Never mind. Yeah,
16,
I didn't waste my action by talking. Yeah.
16 more points of bludgeoning damage. But yeah, you can still move. So you walk over to the wall where Robin was. You can't see them now.
Yeah. Okay, and my thing is,
with your passive perception of 21, you can already see the one that has the wood splinter in it.
9 damage of that.
How are you going to shut up this discordant voice?
Is breaking a grapple considered an action, or is that?
No, breaking a grapple is not an action. It's just letting go. That's fine. You still have an action.
Pietro will gently try and use the mechanical hand to, get the splinter out.
You'd have the Pietro bot with that. I mean, you can use your pseudopod on your turn.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And of course, that would mean, as the action, I will take the defend action.
You mean dodge?
Yeah, dodge action. So, if anyone else tries to, swing at me.
Oh, okay. Dante, what do you do?
That's a good question. Alright, so there's still zombies.
There's still zombies.
There's still like living people.
There's not many. Most of them have been bludgeoned to death by their dead friends.
Alright, I guess I'll try to help some of the living people out.
Okay. You're gonna get revenge? You're gonna avenge them by killing more zombies, or?
Can I grab a zombie?
Yes, you can grab a zombie. Do-si-do.
Alright, would that be like...
Grapple.
Let's roll for that? Grapple.
Strength check. Contested strength.
Athletics, I guess.
You succeed!
Oh.
You have grappled a zombie, reducing its movement to 0. Then what?
Alright, I assume I did that to try to save somebody, and I'll tell them to just get out of here.
Okay.
I think that's it for my action, right?
Do you only have the one attack?
I have extra attack.
Okay. Then you've still got... you can make one combat action.
Alright. Can I throw him?
You throw... Okay, improvised throwing weapon.
Alright. I guess I'll throw him at the priest since he's keep making more zombies.
Aye.
Yeah.
Nice! That
20.
hits! Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Five.
5. Alright. The Pietro bot.
Yeah.
What is it doing?
Wait. So the thing before was me doing that.
Yeah.
So pretty good action.
Yeah, you did the dodge action instead of
Yes.
doing anything with the...
Then, damn it! I didn't realize.
So is the bot doing anything with the heads?
Yeah, I was gonna do the, pull out the shard thing with the pseudopod like you suggested, but guess it's gonna be done with a mechanical hand.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check with the bot.
Which of course has shit
You-
decks, because it's
Delicate.
mechanical shit. No, it's nimble.
Mm-hmm. Roll it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, my thing is -1, so
Mm-hmm.
like it would be like +6. Yeah, +6.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to adjust for the different stat thing.
Why does it become a +6?
Because the suit has a -1 to dex.
Do you have proficiency with sleight of hand?
Yep.
Ah. Well, it would be +4. So that would be 6. Either way, you roll low. You try to reach for the splinter, misjudge it, and smush the face of the head inside, which stops the singing.
It's like, Pixel's like, okay, didn't intend that, but sounds like it worked.
The zombies all shake their heads as if confused, but there's one more discordant voice in the room.
With my passive perception of 21, do I pick up where the hell that is?
Yeah, you do, but you don't have. Well, do you
I
have
know.
more? Yeah, Robin, what do you do?
I will.
You've seen what Pietro's done.
Yeah, given that I've seen what Pietro's done, I will follow suit and just stab
the face.
Stab the face.
Roll to hit.
Do I have advantage? Stealth.
Yes, although it's not like it can move out of the way anyway. So.
True.
Yeah.
But you're also plunging your hand into a viscous fluid, which. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's a psychic blade.
Okay.
Plus 6. Oh well.
That
Didn't need it anyway.
Sorry?
Did not need it anyway.
Mm-hmm. How much damage do you do?
1d6 plus 3.
4d6 plus 3 because of sneak attack.
Oh, no, yeah, sneak attacks, yeah. 4d6. 9.
Smoosh. The discordant voices are stopped. The choir sounds beautiful and peaceful again, and everybody who had turned feral suddenly looks around confused and upset at all the dead people. The preacher without too much of a word begins raising the dead as reborns, and after a little while begins proselytizing again, saying how this is you see my brethren, no matter what disaster befalls us, we will be returned. And somebody stands up that was previously killed.
Yeah,
Combat over.
Why? It's like, why the hell would Bob join this?
Bob.
Like,
Because
Pietro before the accident.
yes, life insurance. If you get killed on the job, you get to stand back up again and continue helping your family. It's immortality. For free. But anyway. Dante, you're no longer fighting with your inner darkness. You're once again in control. What does everybody do?
What the hell was that all about?
I don't know.
There was some bad singing, and then everyone just went crazy.
Dante's gonna go to the wall and examine the little jars.
Brother Dante, please don't touch those, says the preacher.
He holds up his hand, like, shut up.
Yeah, I think I might want to agree with the preacher right now.
So do I roll?
What caused all of this?
What are you rolling for?
Yeah, well, unlike you, I'm not gonna be an idiot and break it.
Well, Jimmy, sorry if I don't.
That's not really his fault. That was a fluke.
Yeah, well, sorry if the.
Dante doesn't know that.
Wait.
Yeah, like I say, he's examining the thing in the jar.
Investigate. Oh no.
7. It's not touching it. He's looking at it.
Then then it's not investigation, it's perception.
You don't. You're the one that said investigation.
You said you were investigating.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I said I was looking at the thing in the jar.
Oh, okay.
But then you said don't touch, and I said I'm not going to make that same mistake.
Okay, then do perception instead.
Right.
Which would be a +8.
+8, so that would have been a 16.
That would have been a 16. So, yeah, you see the head of a woman floating in this viscous fluid, just singing. But it's a calming, pleasant, reassuring voice. Makes you feel faithful and united. A member of the church.
After looking at it, he's gonna just walk away and proceed to, I guess, let them continue their congregation.
Mm-hmm. So you're leaving, or
no? He's waiting for it to be finished. He has questions.
Well, once the preacher has finished raising people, he's going to say, "Bless you. Sorry for the disturbance. As you can see, we're all fine. Go home and think upon the wonders of our Lord." And they do. They begin shambling home. Some of them looking very confused. Many of the other congregation members flock to them and explain to them who they are and what the church is all about, as they are trained to do, as was done for them when they were reborn. What's Robin doing?
I was just asking questions. Is the preacher one of the same people that tried to get Robin to join?
No.
And ended up getting... Okay.
Those 3 didn't recover.
Got it.
Alright, well, I'm going to wait until everybody else clears out, and then I'm going to ask the preacher just what the hell was that?
The singing cannot be disturbed. It is vital to our ministry that the song continues unabated, uncorrupted. You know that.
Yes, but that's not telling me what the hell happened.
Have faith, son.
You're gonna notice upon hearing that he has that so when he did that fear thing a minute ago, he kinda had like a dark energy to him. You notice that dark energy's back. It's like, I'm sick of hearing about fate. Tell me what the hell is going on.
You are having doubts, I see.
Pietro, wouldn't you, with if just a break in a melody made you go insane?
The jars are not meant to be disturbed. No.
This has nothing to do with those stupid jars. All of this stupid song and dance you people keep doing, this weird thing that the congregation is doing. It's all just bullshit, and I'm sick of it. So tell me what's going on.
I will. Unfortunately, your allies here are not members of the church. This is for your ears alone. I must ask them to wait outside.
You're going to hear through the link. Guys, leave now.
So much for reinstating the membership.
Did you join the temple of the church of?
Well, Bob did.
No, he's talking about the old identity that he was.
I don't know, Pietro. We tried that, and that was the part that was interrupted when the previous members were basically made brain dead.
Okay, so Robin, are you staying in the church?
Yeah, might as well.
Because you are sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Then yeah, out of respect, Pietro would step outside because would ask to.
Yeah.
He didn't know where Robin went. He doesn't care though. He assumes Robin just left.
Dante. So you are feeling a little lost, I gather. That you are confused by everything, and we have failed to impart in you a sense of continuity, of unity, of fellowship, and above all, faith. Yes?
I wouldn't say you failed. I'm just saying that it's really just sick of hearing this now.
That's a shame. Not all of us are blessed. Somehow, for some reason, your love for the church did not continue after your rebirth. So, that is okay. Some of us are not meant to be reborn. Are you ready to pass on?
What are you talking about now?
Clearly this life, this unlife, is not meant for you. I can offer you peace again.
He just kind of closes his eyes like, I'm not interested in peace. I'm interested in learning what the hell happened.
If I tell you, it cannot leave this room. You will have to be laid to rest afterwards, once you know the truth. And I will tell you the whole truth. If that is what you want.
Fine.
Very well. Sit. Your true name is unknown to us. You were not a member of the church prior to being reborn. You were brought to us already a corpse. We brought you to life, give you your name, your family, your identity, and hoped like many others, that you would be a loyal member of the church. You have many of which you have brought to us yourself in your role as a recruiter. Now, as for the jazz, the song is necessary to keep the necrotic spirit that animates you calm, civil, quieted. If the song should be disturbed by, as you no doubt observed, that necrotic entity that keeps you moving reasserts its dominance and attempts to do what all undead attempt, and that is to destroy the living. But that is not our intention here in the Church of Resurrection. We hope that all who remain in the church will continue to live in some form or other long after the Twisted Tower has fallen. And now you know the truth. Do you willingly depart this world?
Dante, well, he can't really breathe, but he just kind of closes his eyes, and he just sort of looks up. He does like the thing where he hangs his head first, and he just sort of looks up at the priest, and he's like, "Hell no."
Okay. Initiative.
I see the original spirit is I guess the original soul's deciding to put up a fight.
The memories. Okay, Robin actually gets to go first. Surprise attack.
Yeah, I will send an imp out to. Actually, I'll use Mage Hand to knock over something, just like in the opposite corner of the room.
Why?
Actually, because distraction.
Just kill him.
Okay, yeah, true. I'll just kill him. I'll commit murder.
I'm not pulling a Yvette. I'm not going to one-on-one him. If you want to jump in, go ahead.
Yeah, I will. Will poison spray hit you? That's the question.
It's fine. I'm immune to poison.
Oh, well, poison spray.
He is also immune to poison.
Oh, okay then. Oh yeah, he's a reborn.
So you spray both and go, hi.
Yeah.
And
I'll cause fear.
No, you already did poison spray.
But I say no. That was not locked in.
Why do you just stab him?
You can stab him, you can Eldritch Blast him.
You throw psychic daggers, throw those at him.
Yeah.
Aim for his
fine. If that's what. Yeah,
if you want to retcon it to do a sneaky stab, I'll allow it.
I'll sneaky stab.
Baby. You do have extra arms as well, remember?
I do. Sneaky stab to that. 2d1. I could just Eldritch Blast and do more damage, you know.
Then do Eldritch Blast!
Yeah. What's 6?
Anything but poison spray.
Anything but poison spray, which would be useless in this situation. Alright. Both of those hit.
Cool. Eldritch Blast damage.
D10s.
D10, and I've got agonizing, so...
Blast. So it would be 2d10 plus 6 altogether.
2d10 plus 6.
points of damage.
11.
Yes. Okay.
And bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Okay.
And Pietro's going in, and apart from when hearing sudden,
Blast. Okay.
blast.
I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll for the next round of combat. Okay.
All right.
Dante.
Yep, punching him.
Mm-hmm. 2 hit.
Oh.
Yeah, they could have been better.
Yeah.
Any of those hit?
Just 2. And of course, you break your knuckle on that first one.
Yeah, it's fine. Plus 6. 16.
16 points of damage.
Alright, and let me get, where is it? 2 con saves.
You're gonna stun lock him.
Stunning his ass.
You're gonna fucking stun lock him. Oh shit! I forgot the 2. Ooh, he passed the first one, but flunked the second one. Okay, so he's stunned, which means he can do fuck all on his turn. Go ahead and roll for Pietro's initiative.
All right then. And
Okay.
I think Robin still goes first regardless.
Yeah. Still Robin's turn next. So you're sneaking, and you'd have advantage anyway because he's stunned. So
Yeah.
stabby, blasty.
Stabby.
Okay.
Actually, what if I just hit him with a quick ray of enfeeblement?
I'd advise you just stab him.
Yeah, but it'd be funnier.
The way this works out, he's not going to get a chance to even attack, so...
Yeah, it's probably going to be wasted, but if you want to, do it.
But fine, I'll stab him. Fine. You're forcing my hand.
I'm just saying, the whole point is he's not going to get a chance to do anything, so
if you want to,
yeah, I'm joking, don't worry.
If you want to, you can grapple him and stick your tongue down his throat.
Yeah, you know what? Spread the cause.
Just lay eggs in him.
I mean, well, no, I don't think I'm going to kill him, so yeah, that might work out for him.
I'll do that.
You can lay eggs in him. Alright. Grapple.
No, I mean, maybe you should wait till we knock him out at least.
He's currently stunned and I'm invisible.
For the moment.
Yes.
As soon as you do anything, they'll notice you.
True.
But he's stunned anyway, so there's fuck all they can do about it.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah. Since he's stunned, you auto grapple. No need to roll, because he automatically fails strength checks and dex checks. So, yeah. You deposit your genetic material inside him. And then it's Pietro's turn, who comes in to see, Robin making out with the preacher.
yeah, I don't think Pietro's thing is, what the hell is going on?
Less talking, more kick his ass.
And of course, I'm gonna ready, shocking grass as soon as I get close enough. And of course, I have to move towards.
Yep, you can also extend a Pseudopod to give yourself a little more reach. So.
Alright then. Roll the hit.
Zappy.
Yeah, roll the hit.
With advantage.
Got ya. Plus 9 ADV.
Holy shit.
20, nice.
Damn.
Double the dice damage.
So that turns out an already impressive 3d8
Into 60.
to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
As magical lightning energy rips through his body, Robin, I'm going to say that you take 17 points of that.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He had his tongue down his throat.
Oh, yeah.
But the preacher goes down and looks to be dead. What'd you do?
Yeah. Now Pietro's like, okay, now seriously, what the hell happened?
Dante, do you tell him?
Dante's gonna walk towards the back. Start looking around.
The back of the
Church or temple, whatever we're at.
The altar area. What are you looking for in particular?
He's just looking around to see what the hell's going on, like in the back.
Well, if you go through, there is a door back there that's supposed to be essentially the vestry where the preacher prepares for the service.
Yeah, they'll check there.
Okay. The door appears to be locked.
Break it down. Oh wait, Robbie, you want to try to pick the lock?
Oh yeah. Also, whilst you're checking out the back, Robin will try and explain what happened.
Yeah, because you would have heard it too.
Yeah. To Pietro. Answer his question.
So his memories were his whole identity was created.
Apparently so.
Not the original.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even with them in the first place.
Huh. You think that would be more strange, but then we do trouble with a vampire.
Yeah. Right.
But okay, this is just strange.
Yeah, let's check the back of the place with Dante. Let's up over to Dante.
Yeah, best idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so apparently there's a locked door.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to slip under it, or do we want to do the whole open it up routine?
Yeah, it's gonna leave it up to Robin to pick the lock.
I'll check the preacher's pocket for a key, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could have done that.
Oh well, we're here now.
Just jaunt back over to the priest's body and look for a key, and then go back.
But that's so much walking. It's like 5 steps. It's like 5-10 steps. That's so much walking. That's so much effort. I've got thieves' tools right here.
Do you want to try picking it? Go ahead and try and pick it.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand?
No.
What would it be?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Dexterity plus proficiency. That is +6.
Yeah. So it is the same as just sleight of hand, but it's thieves' tools proficiency. $24. Yep. It clicks open, smooth as butter.
See? It wasn't necessary.
Okay.
He says to Dante as Dante is checking the pockets.
Mm-hmm. Dante.
Yep.
In his pockets, you find the key. You find a wand. You find that he was wearing studded leather armor under his robes. And you also find a memory stone.
Oh, what?
A memory core.
Ah. Ooh.
So he was part of the original generation.
Or he acquired it later on. Who knows?
Or acquired it.
Might have been a thieving bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we tried to sell one to a guy earlier, so...
So
yeah,
we might as well...
Leather armor and the memory core?
I'm sorry?
So you say you had a wand, leather armor, and a memory core?
And the key, yes.
Yeah, and the key. Alright, well, I'm not going to take the time to take the armor off of him, so I'll just leave that alone. Plus, I don't wear armor anyway, so who cares? When we get back, I'll look at the core.
Are you opening the door to the vestry?
It's open already.
You unlocked it. You didn't open it.
Oh, yeah. I'd open it, yeah.
In the vestry itself, you find spare robes, a desk, and a bookcase.
Well, I followed in. What does my 21 give me as information?
Yeah, you'd notice that in front of the bookcase there are scratch marks on the floor.
Then yeah, I point this out to Dante, and it's like, it looks like there might be more to this room.
I will, I guess, start checking books. See if the case can be moved.
So you're just gonna pull every book, see if... Okay. So eventually, you find a you find the book that activates the mechanism. A book called An Ode to Internment, and yeah, there is a secret passageway behind the bookcase. What do you do?
Guess go check it out. Or, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The passageway leads to one of the ship chambers. This, as usual with these ship chambers, all of the furniture seems to be stuck to the wall, but the equipment seems to be lab equipment of some kind. Very sophisticated machinery and stuff designed for experimentation. There are raised beds that look like they were for surgery, and there is a memory call reader.
I'll put the that memory card just got into the reader,
and I'll get me helmet on.
You'll get your helmet.
Yeah.
Yes, the language, read the language understanding helmet.
So, as you put the memory core in, you see several files that are in the Gith language, but you also see 2 folders labeled in common.
Wait, what do all of them say? Well, what did they say?
One of them says observations and extrapolations, and the other one says experimentations.
What does some of the stuff in Gith say?
A lot of it seems to be medical journals, specifically pursuing extending longevity and so the Githyanki have you see one that's labeled just Vlakith, and one that says collected histories, and another that says attempts to reproduce immortality.
Okay. I guess we should probably watch these ones, so because those one everyone can understand, and they'll point to the ones in common.
Okay.
Makes sense. Though, how did the preacher get access to this to the technology?
It wasn't exactly hidden or like locked. Just behind the door. Not sure where he got the core from.
Probably from this room. But anyway,
from this room.
Yeah.
Could be part of the original generation or something.
They would be Githyanki if they were part of the original crew, wouldn't they? But anyway, so you want to load up one of the files that's in common?
Yep.
Okay. You see the preacher's own face. At first looking a little confused, bemused, and then when he realizes there's his own face on the screen, you see him looking for the the location of whatever it is that's seeing his face, Ah, there it is, he says as he looks directly into the camera. This technology is quite wonderful. I do not know from where it originated, but some of the symbols and markings seem to indicate that these people were highly advanced and had stumbled upon the secret to immortality. This is quite exciting. I will have to do a lot more research, but I think with a little more experimentation and an observation, I can reproduce their results and perhaps be able to offer the people of the Spire the chance to live forever, which would be quite frankly fantastic. We'd no longer need fear death. More later. And awkwardly, with much fumbling about, the recording stops.
It seems like he began with good intentions.
Yeah. Oh, whilst we're here, we might as well load up the other one as well. The one I nabbed from Bernie.
The what?
I got one from Bernie. From Bernie's, like, basement.
Yes, you did. Have you not read that one already?
Not yet, no.
No.
Been a tad hectic.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the other?
Yeah, there's still more to see on this one yet. But
Oh
okay.
no! Yeah. I should say that later. Yeah, there's some more stuff on this one.
Uh-huh.
So then, what does your one mean?
So
the one going to?
So the observations one, there are several more videos where he talks about the discoveries that the Githyanki had made. He doesn't understand. He doesn't say Githyanki because he doesn't know that they are Githyanki. But he has stumbled across this repository and he's deciphering more and more of it as best as he can, and soon feels he would be able to test these ideas. But to do that, he's going to have to acquire a body. Shouldn't be too hard. People get injured every day. Perhaps I may even be able to find a volunteer. And then the next folder, which is full of his experimentation, is labeled experimentations, is detailed both written and video reports of his many failures and successes to bring a dead person back to life. Which, of course, he does eventually succeed at. And crafts the wand that you found in his pocket to help precipitate the transition. And ultimately he turns himself undead as well, before beginning his plans to create a organization that would allow people to become immortal themselves. It seems his first ideas were to make it some sort of medical procedure, but people tend to think that he's a quack or a charlatan. So, eventually, he decides to make it a religion instead.
Potentially good idea becomes toxic.
So yeah, that's basically the summary of the tapes and his journey into, well, madness, really. And the origins of the church. Yeah, he does mention that even with the successful ones, that they need to be told who they were, and he realizes that because of this, they could be told anything he wants, and they would believe it, because what reason would they have not to believe? You know? But anyway, do you want to look at any of the ones written in Githyanki, or are you content?
Yeah.
You do?
Probably, yeah.
Might as well.
Okay. So, the one labeled Vlakith. That one you discover that the queen, the ruler of the Githyanki, has been alive, quote unquote, for centuries, sustained themselves with the freely given souls of her champions. She's essentially a lich, and pretty powerful one at that. And because they knew that it was possible to become immortal in this way, and they knew of the dangers of having the Kruthic aboard, they hoped to come up with a way to make the Githyanki, all the Githyanki, immortal, as a sort of insurance just in case the Kruthic break loose. And you recognize one of the members in the videos. You recognize one of the members of this team that are working on the path to immortality, or at least those of you who met him would recognize Vros Aath.
Robin would actively kind of like shudder, not shudder, but like you mean just like react aggressively.
Yeah. So the bastard was there from the start.
Yes. He, of course, went his own way.
Yeah.
But that's what inspired him to pursue his path of immortality and create the vampire epidemic. It seems that no matter how hard they tried, the Githyanki were not able to create a way for the common Githyanki to become a lich. All they were capable of was making barely sentient zombies, which you realize from the preacher's recordings is exactly what he developed further into the Reborns.
So
what the Githyanki considered a failed experiment became the core of this guy's ministry.
I will relay that information.
Huh. Guess.
In a way, trying to sugarcoat it for Dante.
Yeah, Pietro's like, there's gotta be a way to return you to life.
For reals?
Like, properly.
Maybe the secret is somewhere in these tapes.
Mayhaps.
But the Githyanki didn't find it.
But I know with that kind of question, Dante, would you want that?
Dante?
Sorry. Honestly, at this point, whether I'm alive or not doesn't matter. I just want to know what the hell actually happened to me.
Okay, so, like Yvette, you don't want me to try and find a way to eventually bring you back?
If it happens, it happens.
Well, there's always the Geppetto method.
I have no idea what that is.
They could build you a body and program it to be you.
Yeah, I'm good.
But you'd have no strings.
I don't have strings now.
At least it wouldn't go as badly as how Tony did it.
Tony?
Or by accident.
Tony Stark from... Yeah. Okay. Did it.
Alright, so are we done looking through all the files?
Unless Robin is determined to load up the Firebug memory core.
Well, I might as well, given the the calmness of the situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in a similar way, on this memory core, you find that the Githyanki were experimenting with various flammable, with a stable flammable liquid that could be used to subdue and control the Kruthiks if they ever had an outbreak. It was decided that due to various natural defenses of the Kruthik, that using projectile weapons or blades was not necessarily the wisest idea, and it would be better to try and cook them.
Yeah, Pietro's like, now that just seems cruel.
And but clearly their formula for this Promethium jelly inspired the pyromaniac who had acquired the memory core.
Does Bunny react to any of this? Like, the memory?
He gets excited. You can feel the excitement in you as you see the Kruthik test subjects being burned with this flamethrower. And nostalgia too. Like, he's clearly watched these many, many times. This is kind of like his comfort movie.
Yeah, you almost hear softly from Pietro. It's like, fucking hell, Bernie. Like, you know what I mean? It's that type of thing of, that's Pietro talking, not the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Robin will shut that off as soon as possible.
Fair enough.
We'll just close that one and... Hey, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah. So, as you can guess, I'm kind of having second thoughts and potentially rejoining
Rejoining what?
this thing. Like, Bob. The original.
Oh. You don't want to join the Church of Resurrection?
Especially when it comes with this kind of price tag.
I don't think you'd need to worry about it. You've already got your own way of living forever.
Yeah.
Always having backups.
And as far as we currently know, have no real limit to my lifespan.
Yep, you don't know what your natural death is. When your natural death would be. You've always died before.
Mm.
I don't know, fire is pretty natural.
That's still being murdered.
That's similar to the argument that falling from a great height is death from natural causes, because gravity is natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess.
So what now?
Yeah. Because, Dante, do you potentially remember anything of when you first, before you came back?
History check?
History.
And of course, you get to do your
And, yeah, Pietro's
past
like,
lives.
and would you want my bardic inspiration, to...
You want to play a tune to try and help jog his memory?
Yeah.
That's a 15, so I don't think it's necessary.
Fair enough.
You have... out of character, before I do this, have you yourself come up with any backstory for who you were before you became Dante?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you have one vague memory of the day of your death. What is it?
I'm sorry, was the last part cut out?
Do you already know what that would be?
Yeah, just him running from the blue coats, like, over rooftops, and then just... He goes to jump, but he misses the gap, and just sort of plummets.
Dies of natural causes. Alright.
It's not like he, like... Well, it's not that he, like, missed it. It's like he felt something, like, sort of stop him from reaching the other side of it. And he just ends up plummeting.
You got hit and dropped.
Yep.
Gotcha. And then you tell this to Pietro, I assume.
So, you remember rooftops and such? Did they look particularly fancy, or did they look run down?
I'm assuming run. Well, if it was blue cloaks, it would be one of the middle tiers. Upper levels, it would have been knights chasing him, and lower levels, there wouldn't have been anyone chasing him except possibly rival gang members. So
yeah, I don't remember specifically who was chasing me. I just remember there was something in my hand, too.
Then why don't we try retracing your steps? Or would that be too much?
You'd have to identify the exact alleyways and rooftops that he was clambering on. Could be a bit tricky. Maybe needs a few more clues before you can get to that.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, you're hanging out in this back room, right?
Yeah. I guess at this point we probably would have just left if we're done.
Fair enough.
It's not okay here to linger any longer than we need to.
You, when you get back into the church, you see that there are several people gathered around the body of the preacher, very confused that he's not standing back up again.
What, do technically redeads need a sense of smell? Like, do they breathe?
Reborns don't breathe, no.
Then yeah, they probably completely lost their sense of smell.
Well,
because that would have at least burned.
So breathing and smelling are exactly the same thing.
You do need air to pass over the receptor cells to actually smell stuff, though. And if air isn't moving in and out, then you wouldn't smell it.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I'm ignoring that.
Fair enough.
One of them looks up. What happened to him? Does anybody see what happened to him? You were in here. You were in here with him. What happened?
Are you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Dante just shrugs.
You know something. I know you do. What happened to him? Why is the preacher not getting up?
I don't know, maybe the song's not strong enough. Try leaning him up against the wall. Just don't knock the jars over.
You think that'll work? It's worth a shot, I suppose.
Probably.
Robin would still be in the room putting the stuff in his bag.
Is he robbing the hidden room blind?
He's robbing everything. That's what he does.
No, just the stuff that, like the data cores and stuff.
I mean, be fair, who's gonna stop him? The priest?
Also, yeah, he would look for any money that happened to be in there.
He's gonna rob the collection plate.
In the vestry, you would find some. Yeah, you'd find the collection money.
Cool.
Robin goes to touch it, you just hear thunder in the distance.
Thunder?
Yeah, he's suggesting that, smite. Angry god.
Oh.
Taking their, you don't take a god's offerings. That's a bad idea.
It's fine. Robin knows that's not a god anyway.
Yeah, it was just a scam.
A patron.
And to be fair, thunder could be anything when people can literally cast magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like anyone's in there to actually stop you, because I've already left, so.
Then yeah, Pietro would follow.
With some of the
not 20. Anyway.
Some of the followers chasing you down, trying to say, you still didn't say what happened to him, how he got to be this way. Did you do something to him?
No. We were in the other room, clearly.
No.
You clearly saw us come out of another room.
Maybe you went in there afterwards. We don't know.
In their heads, they're gonna hear, he tripped and fell.
He's fallen and he can't get up.
God said no.
I thought you were gonna say, it's fine, my children, I am at peace. Or something.
Oh no, God, he's going, God didn't like him, Root.
God said he
Roll
was a
persuasion.
stinky
Roll
pants.
persuasion.
Surely it'd be deception.
Yeah, deception. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That's 20.
Fuck.
Again.
Okay. It seems that our Lord judged the preacher harshly. But what are we gonna do now? We need to find a new leader, clearly.
Yeah, get a preacher.
Can I try something?
What are you gonna try?
Pietro, using persuasion, it's like you could treat this as a second opportunity.
To do what?
Live your own lives.
We do. But our lives, many of us only have the lives we have because of him. We would have been dead long ago. Or even just today. True, brother, true. But we should definitely stay together as a community. I agree.
The Temple of the Many-Armed One is accepting.
Yeah, Pietro kind of looks over and obviously doesn't have the eyes, but you can kind of tell Pietro's giving you the really type of expression.
Hey, look, just because that guy turned out to be a dud doesn't mean you guys can't keep doing the thing that you're doing. Just, again, don't knock over those jars, and you should be good.
Who is this many-armed one?
Don't worry about that.
But we all heard it, right? The voice in our heads, the voice of God, telling us to go to the many-armed one. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, Pietro internally just goes, God damn it. It's like, God damn it, Robin.
Well,
I mean,
I'm sure if we are meant to find it, we will find it. Perhaps with further guidance from the voice of God.
What floor is it on?
It's just a couple of floors down, mate. You can't miss it.
Yeah, a few floors up.
down.
A few floors down.
Oops, I meant down. I'm sorry.
They all just go up. They're just like, there's nothing here. Exactly. The faith within you all along. Yeah, sure. Go be with the many-armed one or whatever. I don't care.
I don't care.
Faith and love and peace and galactic bells or whatever the thing is he says. They also play music, and their music does make you go insane.
Your wife comes up to you along with your children.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
And asks if you're okay. The children were wondering when you were coming home. We haven't seen you in quite some time.
I'm fine. I'm just busy doing things. Still working on. Well, I have no idea now that he's dead, but
well, maybe
I'm gonna figure it out.
Maybe now you can spend more time with us, your family.
As much as I would love to do that, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not, Daddy?
Well, because I have to figure out who I have to find myself.
You're our daddy.
This has opened my eyes, and I just need some time to adjust.
You're really going to walk out on us? Turn away from your family, from these kids that love you and need you?
Of course, I'm not going to walk out on you. I'll be back. I just need. I'm no good to anyone the way I am now, so I need to just think things over.
Don't be surprised if the locks have changed when you get back.
Wow, I feel the love here.
And she storms off, dragging her children in tow. But Mom, is Daddy coming home? No.
You know, character through the psychic links, like, is all love like this?
Is what?
Is all love like this?
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
What is love?
Baby don't hurt me.
Greg, God, that joke will not run out of mileage.
No.
Dante's going to feign trying to stop her, but he really doesn't care.
Don't stop. Come back.
No, wait, please stop. No, not the children. Anything but that.
Oh well. Anyway.
Indeed.
It's like, well, guess the Bob lead's dead.
Literally. Bow, 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 bow.
I think the only thing that might be a good idea is eventually finding that pendant. But it's been so long I can barely remember where that body is. Or it's even in the same place.
Pendant?
Are you talking about the...
You said all the members had pendants. That meant Bob had one.
Oh.
And he got mangled in the gears.
Well, you could take the preacher's one, I guess.
No. He has one?
Well, yeah, they've all got their holy symbol.
I thought it was a different kind of... Alright, yeah, whatever. We'll just take his.
Mm.
Or I'll take
Right.
his.
Fair enough.
Or you could give him yours, I suppose, Dante.
What?
As a member of
I have
the
one.
Church of Resurrection, you probably would be wearing, or at least had at one point in your possession, a symbol of the Church of Resurrection.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd assume I'd be wearing it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll give him mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Pietro's like, are you sure?
Yeah, I really want to be done with all of this, so if it means that much to you, take it.
Thank you. Well,
Honestly, hopefully remembering my past means I forget all this bullshit happened.
so looking forward to the future, what do we want to try and do with the Spire? I mean, we did just kind of tore off its head.
And
I mean, I think you're thinking about the Spire as an animal a little too much. If anything, the Spire is more like a Hydra.
What
Good.
the hell's a Hydra?
cut off one head, two more will take its place.
I mean, you saw what I saw. The Sanguinites weren't the only noble vampire assholes in this city.
Yeah. So,
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure the Sanguinites never had any real control over the Bluecoats, despite the fact that they seem to be everywhere.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff not adding up with just them being in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Then what do you think? We investigate that?
Do you want to try and
Something.
take down every powerful family and completely cripple the government, or
Well, not take them down, but maybe figure out who the hell's actually in charge. Just something about the Sanguinites seemed more like they were just there, not in any real control.
What, like the public head? The public face of it?
Well,
mostly
more like a scape.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. If they were so powerful, I don't think the other families would just sat by and let us destroy them like that.
Most of what you knew about the Sanguinites came from Yvette and her own personal vendetta against them.
Right, so yeah, the information was probably either faulty or biased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while the Sanguinites did seem powerful, they didn't seem to have as much control as you would think they would.
They didn't have quite the strangle grip that Yvette made them seem to have.
And I thought I finally wrapped my head around all of this.
No.
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 There's a lot more. There's many layers to the Spire.
It's like an onion.
What? Yeah,
Like an onion cake.
Like a layer cake, yeah.
Yeah, like Pietro's like, what the hell's an onion?
Not
Because remember, only like the top level has sunlight.
even that. The outer layer has sunlight.
Yeah.
The crops are growing
But I
on the
assume there'd be
outside.
some. Yeah, I was about to say. I assume there'd be some way to grow stuff on the Spire.
Yes.
Essentially greenhouses.
Yeah.
So, shall we go pay the Blue Coats a visit?
I'm down for an infiltration mission.
I don't know if we want to just go up to the Blue Coats.
You just want to ask them who their boss is?
Then how do you suggest we go about this?
I mean, it does give me an idea.
Go on.
But maybe we should go find some Blue Coats.
Okay. It's not hard. Like almost every level of the Spire at the moment, there are several Blue Coats dedicated to trying to calm down the crowd of people who are wondering what the fuck is going on. Some of them are throwing tomatoes and other less fragrant.
Some of them are throwing fireballs.
Some of them are throwing vampire balls?
That's it, some of them are throwing fireballs.
Oh, okay.
Probably, make, Molotov cocktails.
That's a little extreme, but okay. Sure. We'll
it's a riot. Who just throws tomatoes in a riot?
Alright. It's a full-blown riot.
I'm sure there's at least one person that does it, but I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Okay. So, yeah. Alright. So, instead of there being an unruly crowd that the Blue Cloaks are trying to become, it's a full-blown riot, and the Blue Cloaks are laying into them.
I'm just saying, wasn't there like a little faction trying to do this too?
Yeah.
I feel like there was somebody else that was trying to do.
Well, people are,
I don't know. Yeah, something else.
We definitely know that the bards were the group of bards were with the Rakshasa boss.
Yeah, but they lost their boss, didn't they?
They still.
You think they would still be spreading chaos and anarchy?
Probably.
Maybe. It's unsafe for people. But yeah. So the Blue Cloaks are a little bit preoccupied at the moment.
Hmm.
So they won't mind if one of their ranks go missing.
Or we could potentially go over to the station.
You probably, if you do approach the crowd.
I mean, if they're distracted, what we could do, or at least what my plan was, to wait until we can pick one off, so we can interrogate them.
That's what I was about to say. You might notice, or at least Pietro would notice, that some of the Blue Cloaks are standing a little further back from the actual combat and barking orders at their subordinates.
Well, they seem like they're
Hold the line, men!
Oh.
Do not let them through.
We need a distraction. I've got my familiar.
You're also really sneaky and could just
True, but then there's still the men. There's still the subordinates there
who are engaged in melee with a crowd of angry people.
Yeah.
Also true. Either way, I'm gonna send out an imp to cast darkness somewhere, just like round a corner or something.
Actually, yeah. Wait, if you can cast darkness, just cast it on the.
Oh yeah, I can just cast darkness on them and just go through.
Yeah.
And steal them.
Okay, so you cast darkness on one of these supervisors.
Yes.
Right.
Using an imp.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Alright, in that distraction, I guess I'll run up and try to grab one. Not the one that has the darkness on, just one of the other ones.
Oh,
big guy. Go after the big guy. He's in darkness. He can't see for shit.
Yeah, no, that's what. But I'm going after someone that's not the actual darkness.
Dante can't see in the darkness either, so he would have a hard time.
No, I can. I have double sight.
Oh, you do? Okay, then why aren't you grabbing one of the sub-bosses?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Oh.
when he does the darkness, I'm grabbing one of them.
Okay, good. Grapple with advantage, because he can't see you. I'm gonna grab another
Get
cake.
him.
$22.
Do coke. 22. Yep, you got him. Hey, what's this? Get your hands off me!
One cover his mouth.
Sir? Sir, what
I'm
happened?
just gonna try to trying to back away with him.
Wouldn't the guards immediately notice the ball of shadow?
Yes, they would have, but
Darkness.
again, they are also
They
still
can't
fighting.
see.
They're also still fighting. If they... Yeah, they can't see shit if they're in it themselves. But they would also... invite an
Right, be too
opportunity.
distracted for us.
Yeah. If they did move away from the fight that they're in, it would, you know, opportunity attack.
Get stabbed in the back.
Did get stabbed. Yeah. Bottled.
Hit with baseball bat.
I'm not sure they play baseball in the Spire, but okay.
Hit with stick. I'm sure they
Crowbar.
play stick. Crowbar to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Tunk. Oh yeah, that would be that would break several bones in your face.
The Jason ending.
Okay. So, you've captured a blue cloak. What are you going to do?
Alright,
What you doing with him?
Robin, tie him up. I say
Sure.
through the link, so I don't have
On
to
it.
let go.
Do I have to roll for how good I tie him up, or just tie him up?
Please do a sleight of hand check.
D20.
Would it be advantage since he's still technically grappled?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I don't do +9, it would be +6.
Oh, okay. So that should be a 24?
No, never mind, it's +8, so
So 26.
26.
26, so it's still over
So
20.
yeah, so that means if he's going to try and escape, it's a DC 26 for him to escape.
Yeah, DC 26.
That's awesome. Not for him. He's fucking stuck. But once you got him tied up, what do you do?
Alright, now we'll begin interrogating him.
As soon as you take your hand off his mouth. I've seen your faces! I will not stop till you're all under arrest! You hear me? You're all going
Psychic-
down!
A psychic
Then you-
blade to the head.
Shit. Roll the hit.
Wait, are you
checking?
actually...
These guys don't have this.
Oh, you're just holding.
guys-
Are you just holding a psychic blade to his head?
Yes. It's just like it'll be touching like his forehead just ever so slightly.
I would, if you wanted to really intimidate him, I would point, hold the point of it towards his eyeball. But
But if it goes to his head, that
Pietro.
goes to his brain.
yeah,
Then
it's psychic damage.
Pietro-
It's psychic damage either way.
True.
Then yeah, once he's all together there, Pietro would step out of the suit and
Pull.
well, you remember that whole revolution?
Revolution. You're talking about the rioting in the streets. It's not a revolution. It's an annoyance. We'll put it down like all the others.
Seems to be
Did
struggling.
you have a hand in it?
Well, let's see here. You, at the start of all of this, you thought I was one of the accredited spy.
What's he talking about?
Dante just kind of shrugs, like, I have no idea.
I will also shrug.
Who do you think I am?
Yeah, Pietro, I don't think this guy's that important.
Then he probably didn't remember that basically all started because of false accusations.
Who
I mean,
are
the
you?
fairest thing is, he was to take you down. I don't even think you're that tough.
Hmm.
You remember that little incident? It's not exactly an incident, but
Is that bug talking in my head?
yes, you had your men. Your men, they may not have been under your command directly, but there were bluecoats who got immolated. That's one of the various combat.
One floor up, yeah. What do you know
I
of
just
that?
let out a smile.
That was you?
Partly.
Should have known it was Kruthix.
I was only there for the tail end of it. Don't put all the blame on me. You gotta save the credit for the other people here.
We should destroy all of you. You're a damn infestation.
Yeah, I'll throw the I'll psychic blade right into the bulls.
Right into his balls.
Yeah, he's gonna feel like he's been stabbed
Roll
there
the hit.
without any
Actual damage, but still.
Yeah.
The nerves will feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You have advantage because he's tired.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Snake.
Alright,
I'll add a psionic dice. So that is a
19. Yeah.
19.
How much damage?
D6 plus 3. 7.
What did you do to me?
Nothing.
Alright, look here, buddy. We don't have all day. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and you just answer them to the best of your abilities. Okay? Need a thing where you, like, just smack someone in the face.
I need a doctor.
Oh,
You're
you
fine.
don't, though. There's no damage. I did nothing.
Tell that to
It's
my
all in your
balls.
head. It's in your head.
Zombie. Anyway.
Now listen to my colleague here. And shut up.
Don't say what you're asking him.
Alright, I have a very simple question. Who is the head of your chain of command?
The Supreme Commander? At the moment, his name is Jensen, Brian Jensen.
Does that name ring a bell for any of you guys?
Nah.
What I
He only
What I
got a-
remember was I was like, because I was around from the first time we got arrested.
He was only promoted recently. The last Supreme Commander. He died in the fire.
So if somebody elected your commander, it has to be somebody above him, though, right?
I don't know. They just announced it one day.
Alright, and who's they?
Well, the Supreme Commander. Sent out a memo telling everybody that he was in charge now and that they were rebuilding the station up on that level.
So we're looking for your Supreme Commander. He's on that level.
Yeah. Why do you want to know?
Don't. He does that thing again where he just smacks his face. Like, don't worry about it.
Okay. Can I go now?
I have one more question.
You said there was only one question.
I don't remember saying one question. I said, answer my questions.
Okay. Just don't hurt my balls again.
Alright, so who would know anything about... crap. I literally just had it in my head. I can't remember how I was wording it.
Doesn't matter if you don't say perfectly. Your character.
Yeah, who would know about criminal activity going on in this city?
Well, we do.
No, I mean specifically, like, in the past. Out of character, how far back would Dante remember?
It's patchy, isn't it? Like, sometimes you remember clearly and other times you don't. So yeah, depends on what your history check is.
Well, since being a reborn, how far back will you remember? Let me say it like that.
A reborn, unless they do a specific check, only remembers to the time that they of their rising, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because he has some memories from...
Yeah, so how long ago was...
remember how he died.
How long ago was your rising?
Yeah.
Let's say a couple of months. Does that sound right?
Okay. So, yeah, that's basically what he's going to ask him. Is like, who would know anything about the recent criminal activities within... Or, not recent, but criminal activities from a couple months ago?
We probably have records at the station. Do you know what level the crime took place?
Does his particular uniform look familiar to Dante?
I mean, it's Blue Cloak. All the Blue Cloaks look...
But you said different levels have different, like, outfits, right?
Well, slight differences in their insignia, just to show which precinct they belong to, basically, you know? And the upper levels don't have Blue Cloaks. They have fully armored knights protecting them.
Alright,
you know?
But he remembers he was chased by Blue Cloak, so he assumed it'd be, like, somewhere in this general level.
Yeah, one of the mid-levels, mid-tiers, yeah. But yeah, do you want to see if you remember the specific insignia?
Yeah, let's try it.
I mean... No.
Yeah. Still only 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's still a no. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could technically check his precinct.
Yeah, start the on this level and then move.
Yeah.
Now if it is from the station that got burnt, you might be out of luck there. All of their records were destroyed.
What about your station?
My station. Do you want me to take you to my station? I can do that.
No, I just need to know where it's at.
Oh, you can't miss it. It's not far off the main square.
Alright, and this will be my last question. What's your name?
Mine? I'm John Fellows.
Alright.
Sergeant John Fellows.
Now,
It's like we done here. We're done here, guys.
kinda. He's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out like some cloth and wrap his mouth up. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stay here for a minute. Don't worry though, John. We'll be back. And as he just sort of stares at him, you see Dante shift into John.
Ooh.
Alright, you two, let's go.
Shouldn't we
That's
item
places.
even better? There's a bin. Wait, is there a bin nearby?
I mean,
Like a
Throw
dumpster?
in the trash.
you can always throw it down the hole. That's what most people do. All the trash ends up at the bottom.
Then I'm assuming we're not trying to, kill him.
I'm just checking if there's a dumpster nearby.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, just hide
Do you
behind
want-
a dumpster.
No, chuck him in.
Don't you want his uniform?
Oh. Oh yeah. That'd be quite useful.
No, this guy self-changes everything.
Fair enough.
Well, we don't exactly want him wandering around. So, you can always just chuck him in there.
Yeah,
Should muffle him good.
Of course,
Don't
Pietro,
worry.
you take the invitation to, clean the dumpster at least.
No! Why would you do that?
If we're gonna put him in a dumpster, at least let's make it nice and clean.
We're chucking him inside.
Dante just chucks him in there, so don't worry, we'll be back. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
You're gonna hear him kicking against the side of the dumpster as you walk away.
We would have tied up his legs as well.
Would you hog
I
tie
mean, I
him?
assume he can still, like, thrash around.
Yeah, we would have made him so.
If
I
his legs are
Robin
tied,
would've-
if his legs are tied together, and only to each other, then he can still kick. The only way to make sure he can't kick as easily would be to tie his ankles to his wrists.
Yeah, that's what Robin would do.
Fucking hell.
It doesn't matter if he kicks.
No, that means they can hear him. That means he can make sound.
They might think he's a giant rat.
On this level, he's not. There's no giant rats.
And all this other stuff running around, I don't think I'd be checking random dumpsters, especially making loud.
You're gonna hog tie
But
him.
yeah, Robin would
don't-
tie his wrist to his
Ankles.
legs,
Fucking hell.
ankles. Yeah.
Yeah, Pietro, of course, getting back in the suit, it's like... That seemed a little unnecessary.
Nah.
Yeah, well, that's what he wanted to do.
But you gotta make it so they can't squeal.
Squeal like a pig.
Alright, and I guess we'll head over to his precinct.
It's stealth time.
Uh-huh. Is anybody else having a wardrobe change?
Yeah. I don't think Pietro would kind of do a costume change because, inside the mechanical suit, so, like a mechanical soldier.
Mm-hmm. So. And of course, Robin can just super stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty low for you.
It's pretty low, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of puts me at risk. Oh well.
So you make your way towards the station.
Highly doubt a random police officer will have a 19 perception.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, we're making our way over.
Making your way downtown. So yeah, Sure enough, you can't miss it much. Not only are there a couple of bluecoats standing outside, but occasionally you see other blue cloaks dragging arrested rioters, kicking and yelling into the station.
Were we here? And was Pietro kind of hearing of what they're shouting?
Get off me, you fucking blue bastards! Rise up! You're supposed to protect the people, not the rich twats that control you.
Yeah, Pietro's through the cycling. Pietro's thinking. Do you think the revolution talk might have been the poor choice?
Absolutely not.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of their problem, not ours. Everybody chooses a path they want to walk. You must be willing to accept the consequences of that.
All right.
Alright, anyway, we'll make our way to the station. Or into the station.
And the guys at the door just nod and say, Sergeant.
Of course, Pietro's. I'm assuming everyone's following.
Yeah. You'll be following a little behind Dante in his disguise as Sergeant John.
I'll salute.
And then a clang, then a clomp, 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 clomp of mechanical suit.
Personal business, sir?
Actually, yes, I wanted to look into some files. We came across some interesting rebels. Unfortunately, they escaped. And one of them bore a striking resemblance to a report we got a couple months ago. I just wanted to look and double check.
Oh. Yeah, sure. The riding well in hand then, sir?
It's slowly dying down, but it doesn't seem like it's going out anytime soon, unfortunately.
Well, shouldn't you be
But
out
I feel like if we can figure out who this figure is, we might be able to take out some of their key players. That's why I decided to come back here.
I see. Well, you know best, sir. So, you're going to walk into the station?
Yep.
And, the desk sergeant gives you a nod. A slightly puzzled look. Staring a little too long at Pietro.
I'll give the desk sergeant the same spiel I just gave the previous guy.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Would it be persuasion?
You're not exactly lying.
Performance, probably.
Oh, yeah, true.
I think in deception, because I technically am lying.
Fair enough.
But
alright, I'll let you do deception.
I mean, I'm just saying, 'cause I'm not the... Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not really being truthful, 'cause I'm definitely not looking for a rebel leader.
13. All right. So from a couple of months ago, you said.
Yes.
Can you narrow it down a bit? I mean, we have quite a few incidents happen in the course of a month.
An incident involving a male, from the looks of it.
All right.
He had a rather striking appearance.
Do you have a name, a location?
Well, I'm sorry he didn't give me his name while he was running away, attacking my men.
All right. Was it a similar scenario to the one that happened a couple of months ago, where he was running away?
Yes, I believe a unit mentioned chasing him down.
All right. Was it robbery? Assault? Murder?
Again, a unit mentioned chasing him down. I was not there for this particular incident.
Okay. See what I can find. And he disappears into the back. Comes out a few months later with a stack of files. This is every incident from a couple of months ago in which the perpetrator ran away. It happens quite a lot.
I mean, obviously.
You'd think so, wouldn't
They're
you?
doing. Yeah, well, you tend to do bad things. You tend to run away as an option.
Yeah. You've been reading the Day 1 manual again, sir?
He just immediately grabs a file and just goes, mm-hmm. Starts skimming through them.
Okay. So, they're all male and they're all people that ran away. Occasionally it were, so there's 2 thefts, a murder, a sexual assault, an attempted murder, and yeah, and I should say that the 2 thefts, one was both of those were mugging, so there was also a burglary. So 7 files altogether that sort of match. They're all male. Some of them do have sketches of the suspect. 3 of them, the perpetrator was caught at a later date. One of them specifically says, and this one doesn't have a picture, specifically says that the perp was killed during his attempt to escape.
Believe we found our smoking gun.
So who is this?
That's a new recruit.
Really?
No, yeah, I'm saying outside of context. No, through the sidekick link. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta specify that.
Smartly not talk.
Okay. So anyway,
Alright, I'm gonna look into. Actually, I think I can pretty much just take this one with me.
all right. You just need that one, sir. Okay.
Yes, I believe this will help me in my search.
Very well. So, do you want to do a thorough investigation?
What was that?
Do any of those come close to matching what you already decided your earlier backstory had been?
Oh, I'm sorry. My headphones. What was that?
So you said that you've already figured out what your pre-death backstory was, right?
Yeah.
Do any of those seem to come close, out of character?
I mean, based off of the way he does things, because he was more of like... He did a lot of like scrapping, finding things to sell, to trade. So stealing does make some sense.
So it would probably be the burglary one then, right?
Yeah.
Where he stole from somebody's empty house. Well, not empty of stuff, but empty of people.
Yeah. Yeah, burglary, not necessarily murder, though.
Yeah.
Killing was more of a last resort for him.
Yeah. So yeah, this file details a case in which a chap was killed while he was trying to get away, wanted for burglary. Indeed, he the item that he stole was left in evidence and never claimed, and the body went missing from the morgue before being disposed of. And again, it wasn't claimed by anybody.
Tell me, where was this item he stole? Doesn't seem to go into specifics in his file.
It'd be in the evidence locker, probably. Should be an identification code in the file there. And there is.
Alright, he'll head to evidence. The evidence locker.
Alright. It's a bit cramped down there. Your big friend might want to hang back.
Of course, Pietro will Wesley nod.
I can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to hear through the link, Pietro. It might be a good idea for you to wait outside, just in case.
Yeah, that was what Pietro was going to do.
Cool. So you're going...
And then he'll say, like, out loud, like, Cadet, I advise you to get back to your duties. I will meet up with you after I'm done my investigation here.
Cadet.
Alright.
Oh, then the cadet. Yes.
Yeah.
Thought you were talking to the desk sergeant, who would probably take offense to be called a cadet. But anyway.
Then, yeah, Pietro would probably respond with a, "Will do, sir."
Desk sergeant raises an eyebrow. But anyway, you're heading to the evidence locker. I'm assuming that this whole time, Robin has been flitting from shadow to shadow.
Just following, yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you get excited at the prospect of being allowed into the evidence room?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But he's not going to do anything.
I assume Robin is still nearby, even though I can't see him.
Yes.
So I'm going to say through the psychic link, Robin, just have your little imp friend on standby just in case we need someone to help with this escape.
It's a good shout, yeah.
So.
Yeah. I assume Pietro would need to start leaving, because otherwise, if he doesn't, it's going to look rather suspicious.
You could always ooze your way back in through the vents. Just have to leave your
then, yeah,
outside.
we'd at least get towards a wall and then do that, because,
Mm-hmm.
if I just ooze out randomly and go across a floor, it's going to...
Yes, yeah. You would have to come near to a vent in your mechanical body and try as sneakily as you could ooze out into the vents. Yes.
Do I need need to roll stealth to see if
Yes,
I'm able to do that?
Yes, you would need to roll stealth to do that, yeah. What do you got?
I'm not doing that.
18!
18.
Nice. Yep. You, as your mechanical body continues to lumber outside, nobody notice you pour out through the seams in the machine and into the air ducts. Alright. In the meantime, with only a couple of false turning around and maybe having to ask one of the other officers, you end up at the evidence locker. Despite being called a locker, it's pretty much a whole room. The door itself is thick, steel-edged and locked. And through the window, through the, again, thick glass window, you can see several boxes organized by case number and item number.
So, yeah, would I need to roll, like, an investigation or something to kind of know where I'm going?
I'm assuming you would have...
I know the streets, but not the internals of buildings.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'd have to wander around a bit and poke through, look through a couple of vents before you eventually catch up to Dante. In the meantime, though, Dante, you are faced with this locked door. What do you do?
What kind of lock is it?
Pretty heavy duty one.
So, pickful.
You're no expert, but you're guessing it would be tough to pick.
Is it like So like, is it a bolt lock, or is it just like a locked lock?
It's there's a keyhole. Well, actually,
so like it could be assumed it could be unlocked from the other side, right?
Yes.
I mean, I know Robin's still around, so I'll ask Robin to give me a hand.
Telepathically, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do. He'd go to pick it.
Okay. So I'm assuming yeah, Dante steps back from the door. And Robin sneaks in and picks
it.
Oh wow. Fucking hell.
It's your third net 20 this game.
Uh-huh. The lock, the tumblers click into place like nothing. Despite it being a high security lock, you just breeze through it.
I can tell you're mad.
I can feel the aggression.
And you head into the evidence room. You have the case file with you, so you have the numbers you need to know exactly where to look.
Yep. So I will head straight to that case number.
Yep.
Or wherever that file's at.
And pull the box out. And steal if that calls me to unstealth.
Stealth.
Alright, yeah, so you re-stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. So you open the box. And there it is. And a flash of memory hits you as you look at this item that you once stole and almost got away with taking. Do you already have something in mind, Dante?
Oh, you mean for this item?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, honestly, I was not thinking about it.
It looks to be a high-tech piece of equipment. Looking at it, you know it's called a drive regulator. You don't know how you know it's called a drive regulator. Well, that's what it is. And you remember holding it and carrying it and running through streets and over rooftops with it. It almost got away when your world went black. What do you do?
Alright. He's going to grab it. I assume Robin's gone again, so he's going to do the link. Robin, take what you're trying to take, and let's get the hell out of here.
You're assuming that he's going to be stealing.
Well, would there be anything that piques my interest?
I mean, it's an evidence locker. I'm sure there's got to be something.
There's all kinds of stuff in there, including murder weapons, drugs. Contraband of various kinds.
More drugs.
More drugs. Forged documents, forged money.
Legit money.
Legit money, yeah.
I'll take the legit money.
How would you know the difference?
Because Robin's been in the business.
I mean, to be fair, how would anyone know the difference? So who cares what you take?
I would just take any money you can find, forged or not.
Okay. Cash. Gemstones. More gadgets and doohickeys. Including another memory core.
Deal with the memory core. And then go.
Okay. So you're just taking the money in the memory core?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. Pietro, you spot them leaving. Well, you spot Dante leaving. Or rather, technically, you spot Sergeant John leaving. With the file under one arm and the piece of machinery held in his other hand.
I mean, to be fair, I could technically pocket it.
Yeah. Do you have a big enough pocket?
I have a bag.
Bag it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Put it in my bag. It's kind of like tucked like behind my shirt.
It's pretty bulky.
I mean, to be fair, I probably could just walk out with it.
Yeah.
And of course, Pietro will, retrace its steps to, go back through the pipes back to the suit.
Mm.
No, actually, I'm going to make sure before I go that the door is closed and locked.
That Robin would... Yeah. You'd... I assume you'd wait for Robin just to make it look like you're doing it.
You didn't break the lock, so...
I didn't, but just to close it. Just to make... Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but still, just make sure it's closed and locked before we leave.
Yeah, Robin would get out of there in time.
It looks automatically when you pull it too.
Well, you got it. When you close your door before you leave, you go back and jiggle the handle just to make sure you locked it.
Yep.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle. And then if there happens to be a scraping on the other side of the door, open it a crack and let the animal out and then close it again.
Great. Great, now I get my keys out of my pocket real quick. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Alright, and yeah, we'll head out.
Okay. So once you have reconvened on the outside of the station, having successfully robbed the blue cloaks, what are you doing? I'm assuming you hand the file back in before you go, or are you going to take that with you too?
I mean, I got what I needed from it.
Yeah.
But the last thing I want to do is like see if there's anything about the location of where
the item was taken from.
Yeah.
Yes. It was taken from a curio shop on this level. But apparently, you knew exactly what you were after because you only took that, despite the fact that there were many other items in there. And of course, the blue cloaks have no idea what this thing is. But you know, it's a drive regulator.
Yep. Alright, so once I get the name of that location down, I am going to return the file, then I will head out.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
And when you all meet up back outside, what do? Presumably.
I guess I technically have to go keep my word, so we're going to head back to the dumpster so we can let the guy loose.
Okay.
Alright.
And before he gets untied, Robin is just gonna
Kiss him goodbye.
ask him a few questions.
Oh,
Okay.
Now, I've got some questions. Will you spill? Will you spill any of this?
Will I spill what?
Any of this happened?
Nothing
Will
happened.
anyone know?
Nothing happened. I was just supervising the riot. That's all.
No, you weren't. You went to the station to look at some evidence.
I did what?
Got it?
What evidence?
He just and Dante sort of stares at him with the demon eyes. You went to the station to look at evidence.
Oh, okay. Okay, I went to the station to look at evidence. Was it?
If you say anything otherwise, we'll hear about it.
Am I
You don't want.
Am I going to be court-martialed for this?
Well, I mean, if you want to save face, you could say that you know that there are people leading the rebellion. He just sort of points down to the lower level.
Who's leading the rebellion, or who should I say is leading the rebellion?
Out of curiosity, does Dante remember any of the names of people who, like, escaped when he looked through the files?
Yeah.
He's gonna say one of those names.
So there were 3 that were never captured and never killed.
Yeah, he's gonna just list them off.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's...
Oh.
Wait. Isn't one of those guys a serial rapist?
Oh wow, that's double bonus for you. You get to take down a rebel leader and a rapist.
Okay.
You might even get a promotion for that.
Can you untie me now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just remember, if you say anything otherwise,
I remember.
he'll bring up a
I still remember.
a psychic. He'll bring up a psychic blade.
I can still remember that pain in my testicles. I'm not saying a thing.
out of respect, do you want? Do you guys mind if I, heal them up? Like at least show some.
Hey, I mean, you're the one with the healing magic. You can use it how you want.
then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a level 1 healing word.
Oh, that's a little better, thank you.
Are you sure you didn't want to cure wounds?
Oh yeah, the cure wounds. Yeah, there.
Yeah, cure wounds would be better.
Then and yeah, I would, and before doing that, of course, I would put up the layer, that barrier layer to basically, avoid burning him in the process.
Oh, but
Right.
it'd be funny.
Aren't you in a metal suit, so you don't have to worry about that.
Cure wounds requires touch, and technically it's the ooze that casts the spell, not the robot. So yeah, I see what he's saying. But yeah, you can make I'm going to, if you touch somebody without wanting to hurt them, I'm assuming that you've put that neutral layer.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he feels a lot better and he's walking away, and without any eggs in him, which I'm surprised by.
Yeah. Actually, that would be quite good. Yeah. Robin is. Let me just. D20 plus 9 AGV. Let me just stealth up and disappear real quick.
And yeah, Pietro would have seen you still.
So you see him give the cop a goodbye kiss, which he's.
No, that's after a little bit of walking. I assume the cop would be a bit just like. I assume the cop would be a while just sitting there, just like in shock.
Now he's gonna be heading to the station.
Yeah, I'd meet the cop midway.
And ambush him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice kiss.
Yeah.
Okay. When
Pietro just let out the kind of disappointed sigh.
Okay.
We
got 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes left of the game. What do you want to do before we wrap this up?
Yeah. I guess we could just go back to the temple and regroup for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So back up a layer, go to the
Machine one.
Temple of the Machine. Yeah. Yeah, I call it the Temple of Technology before. Temple of the Machine.
Temple, yeah. It's like, so we still haven't really talked about, well, what are we going to do to try... Because technically, we're going to be running the Spire now, but...
No.
No.
Yvette is going to be trying her best to run the Spire now.
But now we're trying to figure out if it's actually possible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so, like Pietro's like, so... Am I the only one that thinks we might end up in a same situation?
What do you mean?
Yvette goes crazy with power, then Sanguinite, but 2.0.
That's possible.
Fair, that's a possibility.
Anyone got any... Everybody has some means of taking on a vampire?
Gun. And he'll bring out the gun.
If only there was a beam of radiant energy going from one end of the ship to the other.
Just throw her the power cord.
There is that engine, but we don't. I don't know if it's been torn apart for parts.
Yeah.
Dante.
I'm sure no one's going after the engine.
You're holding one of the parts.
You're talking about me, right?
You're holding the drive regulator. That's part of the engine.
It's like, either way, Dante, what was it that then you stole back then?
Dante's just kind of sitting on the floor meditating. He's like, I still have no idea. Don't remember. I mean, I know what it is. It's a drive regulator, but I don't know why I stole it or what I plan to do with it.
Or who hired you to steal it.
Could I do a history check to see if I remember, like, the parts on the parts that were shown on the map?
As missing from the engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll history, see if you remember.
And then it's minus
History
is an int, yeah, -1.
You guys suck.
I do offer bardic inspiration, but I've always been told,
They would have to announce they would have to let you know what they were doing for you to be able to know
17.
to do that. And since nobody says what they're doing in advance, they just do it.
But to be fair, you don't really announce when you're trying to remember something.
But if you know there's somebody in the party who has the magical ability to jog your memory just by playing a song, you might want to say, hey, I'm trying to remember something. Can you play me a remembering tune?
Quick, play me the Piano Man.
Play Freebird. Okay. So 17, yes, you do remember that the drive regulator is one of the items that is required to put the engine back together.
Cool.
And so, what's going on, Robin?
Yeah. That part is that part's part of the engine.
Well,
yeah.
Damn.
It was on the map.
On the map.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, that means I gave defunct him. Yeah. Oh well. He says to himself in Kruthic.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, people aren't that impressed because, when you start speaking a separate language, it means you're trying to hide shit.
Well, learn Krufix then.
Mm-hmm.
It is simple.
Just learn another language that has no reference to English or that has no reference to common.
Just learn how to click aggressively. There you
go. Click aggressively. Yes. Since the Kruthic language, I imagine, is similar to the Thri-Kreen language in that it's not just clicking, but also
it's specific frequency of clicking and speed of clicking and stuff.
And there's also an olfactory component.
Yeah.
That's the one part that the Ultra can't recreate.
Yeah, not going to be able to make the right smells for the right sounds. Yeah.
The Ultra can recreate the tone by manipulating its voice box, but not the scent.
I mean, I think I should be able to do that.
With Presto?
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Yeah, with Presto you can. Yeah.
Fair enough. Then I can technically.
Yay!
Make it full.
All right, we're going to spend download Duolingo and learn Thri-Kreen.
Kruthic can if you want to spend time, Robin, teaching them the right sounds and smells to talk your language. It's still going to take a while, but you can try if you want.
I feel like that would end up not very good for me So
I'm pretty sure that would backfire for Robin.
yeah,
He probably doesn't care.
Fair.
Learning a language is hard.
Learning a language is very hard.
Then I guess in downtime, Pietro will try and, at least practice the clicking part.
fair.
All right. So you're
See if
you're trying to
first.
you're trying to practice. Yeah. So you're just mimicking his clicking whenever he clicks to himself.
Yeah, like that click, 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 click. No, that doesn't sound right.
It's like when your little niece or nephew follows you around, starts mimicking everything you say and do.
Okay. So that seems like a good place to put a pin in it. With you back at your Temple of the Machine, probably assessing the repairs on any of the bots that made it back, which would have been most of them, to be fair, but they would have taken some licking from the vampires.
Yeah.
The Boombas, of course, did not make it back.
I had to figure out how to build more.
Obviously, you got the Pietro copies, basically, repairing up the factory.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
From when we basically had to kick the door in.
Yeah. Okay. So I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. If you did, please like, subscribe, click the bell, all that good stuff. Share this video with your friends. And also, come join our community. There is a link in the description below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.